Hello everybody here on Facebook land. Just wanted to show you what I've been accumulating for my owosso trike. Looks like a parts place for parts for owosso and everything else. That's a rundown of my stuff, and I probably won't be making another video for a while here in Michigan until it gets warmer. But anyways, the rundown of my stuff. Here's a fender from other videos, you've probably seen it. I had to Bondo, get it smooth so it gets ready for primer. And then here's the fork, the handlebar combination. Had to do the same thing, got the decals for that. Front shocks, and these little arms that this shaft goes through. Got some bolts and stuff for that, brand new. There's some new sealed flange bearings. I have to say, when I was at a hardware store, they asked me if I wanted high-speed or low-speed bearings. I have no clue that they made high-speed or low-speed sealed bearings. So if there's anything that that is going to be going around at a high rate of speed, you'd be thinking about getting some higher speed bearings. This is for the steering, which is going to be alright because it's not doing a whole lot. This is for the column and so the bolt and that for that. You know, these, like I said, with the high speed, because this is actually the sprocket assembly that I bought new. Plus, here's the sealed bearings, because it does go at a higher RPM. So if you were going to use these, and I agree with him, they wouldn't last long. But here's my new sprocket and stuff. And then my brake drums. BMI is actually, let's see, the only places I could actually find some old school stuff, you know, that I know of that that replaces this from, say, 1 inch, either 1 inch. My shaft is 3/4. So what I ended up doing when I've seen this stuff on eBay is you can use a coupling, reduce it down, put a slit in here, put your keys in it. This one's a little bigger. I'm going to have to adjust it a little bit to this old one. You can see. And then it's got 2 places for set screws on each one. I just had to paint this up and make it look pretty, you know. And I got to get some brake bands also for this. This over here I didn't get yet. This is the chain tensioner. This is the new one. Need a different bolt for that. This has actually got bearings in it. And then this is new bolts for the shaft and the differential and stuff. And I got these collar tighteners, 5/8, and I got some of the 1 inch ones just in case I have to put it on the shaft. Here's my new set screws, my new bolts for the differential. Pack that with grease. Here's the new bearings for the shaft. Replaces these old cruddy ones that I'm going to have to cut off with the grinder later. And after I get that wire wheeled and stuff, You know, I'm going to have to grind all these off. They don't come off like they're new, that's for sure. And then once I get that done and get these painted up really pretty and get these bearing hangers up, you know, nice, and then I'll be all set. I can start putting some of this stuff on, and some of these little collars that tighten up and to make your, you know, things on here to make sure they don't move on you. And they should work. But and then I put everything back together. Now this is the one that I did. I wire wheeled this. Looks a lot better. This is number one, or number one of two, but this is the other side of the shaft with the tapered end. And then your ring, retainer ring, goes in there. And so it looks a lot prettier. There's my number 40. Another number 40 chain. Got my link. You know, he's come with like a master link, you know, in case you have to shorten it or make it longer or something. Here's my new sprocket. I just got this. Thanks to the guy that helped me with some of the parts. It's on Tri-Sport Racing group. I didn't get no differential using this. I don't think that differential he had would work, but I can't think of the name of the company now. But I got a new sprocket. That's an old one. You can see there's a lot of wear on this over the years. And so that should make things a little different, you know, tighter with the chain. But going back, this is actually my motor. It's a 8-horse Tecumseh. I'm thinking of putting that on. It's a Bradford 8. Runs good. The only problem is there's no primer or nothing on it. That's the problem. I don't know for sure, you know, but it's a good running motor. Okay, and then back to the frame. This is my brake bands in the pile. This is where it goes. This is where the high-speed bearings go in here, and the shaft, the new keyway shaft that I actually got for it in the new sprocket that goes in here. And this is where the chain tensioner goes. Whatever, I don't know, tensioner. And then this is where all the new hangers, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, they bolt on with the bearings. And then this here is like where the one brake goes, the number 2 brake drum goes. And these here to keep the brake bands from coming off the drum. But as you can see, there's still a little bit of work to be done. There's some pitting. You can see there's some almost rusted through there. And this is where my steering column, where my slow speed bearings would go on both ends of that. But yeah, this is my Tri-Sport. This is the one I redone with a Kohler motor. And same clutch system that I'm going to be putting on the Owosso. So there's the tires in the back, brand new. There's my other tire and rim. So yeah, I'm going to have a fun project. I think I'm going to break even on it when I get everything painted and everything. But that is it for this video, and thanks for watching.